committed for this season. He even trolled some of his doubters online, posting a picture of him and Coach Matt LaFleur on Instagram saying, quote, "They said we wouldn't get along." So, Shannon, do you like that he posted this?
What does that mean, Skip? That don't mean anything. You still didn't go for it on fourth down. You the one that talked about that on Jeopardy. Talk when the contestant talk about what should have gone for it on fourth down. Why didn't you go for it on fourth down? That's a question I would like to know too. Now all of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers wasn't more Jill to love his kid. You know how you have break up with your girlfriend, you see her. God, how you doing? It's so good seeing you. You still.
So you're saying he still can't stand his head coach?
No, I don't think the problem was ever with his head coach. Sure, he would have liked to go. I want to see him hug Mark Murphy. I want to see him hug Brian Gutekunst. That's who I need to see him hug. Hug them. Besides, Skip, what does this prove? You got your arm around the guy at practice. Man, stop this, Aaron. This drama. It is nothing.
Good for you.
I ain't read.
Go, Shannon, go.
I don't read anything.
Lay it on him. Light him up.
No,
he deserves it.
Ain't no lighting up. This is a whole bunch of nothing. He gonna try to. The
whole
Packers,
bunch of nonsense.
I think the Packers tweeted something, and then all of a sudden he followed a little caption there, and they say we wouldn't get along. You were the one that was upset that when they hired Matt LaFleur, they didn't consult you.
Correct.
Were you upset about that? Man, stop this. This is Skip. I'm not gonna get in this look. I just want Aaron to have one of the best seasons of his career, and then move on along. Because I can't do too much of this drama. I don't do drama.
Thank you.
I wasn't a drama major in school.
Aaron Rodgers rivals LeBron James for being the drama king of pro sports. And this was classic diva alert because it's been a couple of quiet weeks up in Green Bay, and Aaron just couldn't stand it, and he needed some attention. And the best way to create attention, to create buzz, to create a little conversation is to post that.
Right.
They said we wouldn't get along, and it makes you ponder and wonder, well, wait a second, are you saying you are getting along, or are you just adding new fuel to the fire? Right. Was that sarcastic, or was that straight up, we're getting along, we're hugging each other in practice?
Well, they said we wouldn't get along after I questioned my head coach for not going up for it on fourth down, or they said we wouldn't get along once he got hired. I don't remember anybody saying that. I don't remember, but hey, maybe that's what they said in Green Bay, and you know.
So he said the immortal they. It's always they said, right? So Aaron says they said we wouldn't get along. To your point, actually, Aaron said they wouldn't get along because, as you point out, on Jeopardy as the guest host, this happened. I think we have the clip.
Scott, did you come up with the correct response? Who wanted to kick that field goal? That is a great question. Should be correct, but unfortunately for this game today, that's incorrect, and you're going to lose 0.
He said, that's a great question.
Yeah.
He underlined the question asked by the contestant.
Did they say that was a good question, or he said that was a good question?
It wasn't they. It was Aaron said that.
Okay.
Because to remind everybody what happened, they had it 1st and goal at the 8. We had 3 straight ugly incompletions by Aaron Rodgers.
I'll give you that.
And the young head coach, we can see these right now. Oh, we've got our man spotlighted, Devin White. That was a
third down.
Third down one, yeah.
This was first down.
Ooh. Where was that, Aaron?
That was Lazard supposed to be looking for the ball.
This is the one where you said, oh, there we go. No, that wasn't. We're to third down.
We're to third down. The Devin White play that he should have run through. Yeah.
Yep. And he forced it across his body to a double-covered Devontae at the goal line that had no chance. And his young head coach said, I've seen enough.
Right.
We take the field goal with about 2 minutes left to cut it to only 31-26. Tom Brady subsequently takes the kickoff and makes a couple of first downs. Game over.
Skip,
Super Bowl here.
Since we do it social media, do you know how many people I've seen? Oh, this is the love of my life. Oh, I can't live without this person. 1 week and the next week they've erased every picture they had of that person for the last month.
Okay.
So what am I supposed to do with this, Aaron? What did that even mean?
Okay. Well, so he's saying that's a great question because it was the coach who decided that.
Right.
And Aaron clearly is seconding the emotion of, I didn't like it. I wanted to go for it.
But, Skip, he said he loved his teammates. He loved the coaching staff. It was others
Yes.
who made it about fake. It's more about something else than relationships. That's what he said. He never said he had a problem with Matt LaFleur. As a matter of fact, he said he liked Matt LaFleur this offseason and his teammates.
But that wasn't liking Matt LaFleur's choice, right?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
And by the way, what head coach would say, okay, it's 4th and goal at the 8, let's go for it.
Right.
Because you'd seen no sign of life to that point.
Right.
And you know and I know, 4th and goal from the 8, that's hard.
That is hard.
Man, that's just too far.
And that's why I said on 3rd down you should have run, because even if you don't get it,
some of the distance
right, now it's 4th and 2, 4th and 1. That's a whole different. Ain't a whole lot of 4th and 8 plays, Skip.
Okay, I got it. Unless you've got Tom Brady.
Now stop.
But that's fine. The point is that now we go to the top, and to your point, it was Mark Murphy, the sort of CEO of the Packers, who was quoted, I believe Bleacher Report said that he called Aaron to tell him, I have hired Matt LaFleur. Right. You had nothing to do with this. I'm announcing to you, this is your next head coach.
Right.
And he finished that discussion with, don't you be the problem, reportedly.
I want to see Aaron with his arm around Mark Murphy.
Yes,
I want to see his arm around Brian Gutekunst. Now, once he does that, we in business.
I would like to have been a fly on Mark Murphy's wall whenever he sees this post.
Right.
I don't know when he saw it, if it's today or last night or whenever it was.
Right.
Because he is going to roll his eyes and say, well, there he goes again. He's trying to start it up. We just got through all of our off-season drama.
Right.
Why would you re-suggest it? Like, why would you plant new seeds of, well, are you being sarcastic?
Right.
Or because you're the one who took the shot at him on Jeopardy, right?
Yeah, you know what they said. You said that. You had a problem with not going for it on 4th down.
And obviously he has gone back and forth and been pretty scathing publicly about Brian Gutekunst.
Right.
He just doesn't respect him, doesn't trust him, doesn't like him. But Gutekunst extended a little bit of an olive branch. He went and got Randall Cobb back for him. Didn't he want that?
Yes.
Okay, then over the cuts, there was one kid that Aaron had talked glowingly about who got cut, but still, he got him Randall Cobb.
Right.
So
they probably bring the kid back on practice squad.
Okay, well, you got it. But yesterday, Gutekunst talked publicly about how he's trying to make it better with Aaron, and here's what he said.
I've had really good conversations throughout camp with Aaron and Matt, and I think the communication has been really, really good. And so as we went into this kind of decision-making period, I think, everybody, all the people that are kind of involved in that were very aware of what was going on and why we were doing what we were doing. So I feel really good about that. And the conversations that I've had with Aaron have been excellent.
You buying? I think he's trying, right?
Buying what, Skip?
That he's having constructive conversation, that he's trying to mend the fence.
About what? What are we talking about?
Bringing Aaron more into the loop before personnel decisions are made.
And Skip, it ain't nothing to skip. I mean, for the most part, within probably 3 guys who's going to make this roster. Now, every year, Skip, you get an undrafted free agent, you get somebody in the lower rounds that plays better. Like, I thought the kid had a little talent, but I didn't think he could play like this.
Okay.
But Aaron's talking about in the offseason, when you bring these free agents, or you letting the Charles Woodsons, or you letting the Clay Matthews Juniors go, or you letting these the Jeff Janices, you letting those guys, the Alex Van Pelt that you fire and you don't. That's what he's talking about. He ain't talking about no from Saginaw Valley. He ain't talking about that.
Okay, even the moves you just talked about, are they franchise-threatening moves? Are they end-of-the-world moves?
No.
Alex Van Pelt, I love him, but is he going to change Aaron's life?
But Aaron was kicking and screaming because he said he had a great relationship with him.
Well, Aaron would like to run the whole show. He would like to be the CEO and the quarterback.
Right. And Mark Murphy and Gutekunst is saying, bro, this ain't no sentiment. This ain't no class where your family together and talking about, hey, man, no, I'm trying to win football games. I don't think the guys that we let go or we didn't resign